So, how do we build a society from the ground up? Let's talk political philosophy. Okay, so at its core, political philosophy boils down to this one simple but huge question. It's all about the big ideas, the why behind the rules that shape our lives together. To answer that big question, philosophers use three core building blocks. Let's check them out. First up, we have justice. Basically, it's about fairness and people getting what they deserve. Then there's equality. This one's about everyone having the same rights and opportunities. And the third block is liberty. You know, the freedom to just live your life your way. But here's the classic trade-off. More liberty can sometimes mean less equality, and vice versa. So how do we actually combine these blocks? Well, that leads to some very different blueprints. Here are four of the biggest blueprints out there. You'll see that each prioritize different things. First, liberalism. It's all about individual rights, with government's main job being to protect them. Conservatism is different. It values tradition and stability, arguing for cautious, gradual change. Socialism focuses squarely on equality, advocating for collective ownership to close the wealth gap. And then you've got anarchism, which takes liberty to the extreme by rejecting government altogether. Of course, those are just four big ones. The world of political ideas is way bigger. Take environmentalism. It puts our relationship with the planet right at the center of politics. Feminism zeroes in on gender, aiming to tear down social structures that create inequality. And communitarianism pushes back on pure individualism, saying our communities are what truly define us. And you know, these ideas have been debated for centuries, evolving from ancient Greece to today. So why does any of this matter? Because our governments aren't set in stone. We build them. Which brings us to a final thought. Which of these blueprints do you see building your world?